and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headline: Federal government, states raise 100 billion naira for meter procurement. Representatives promise to pass bill on electricity theft. Kwara Customs hands over seized marijuana to NDLEA. Reaffirms commitment to anti-smuggling efforts. NIMechE Ilorin branch holds 11th AGM. Inaugurates new ESCOs. Manufacturers reject 200% tariff increase as Mubarak Shittu takes over Kwara Kogi chairman. ATCIS congratulates AO Ajayi on appointment as DSS-DG. Appreciates President Tinubu. Sun demands stronger regulations to prevent building collapse. NSCDC recovers Kano court property looted by protesters. Announced sport. 36 teams battling for 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League. Now the news in details. The federal government and the states have raised 100 billion naira for the procurement of prepaid electricity meters. Minister of Power Adelabu said this was under the Presidential Meter Initiative program. The minister said President Bola Tinubu's administration has been making efforts to close the meter gap in Nigeria, adopting various initiatives. The chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Privatization and Commercialization, Amisu Ibrahim, has pledged the committee's resolve to work with relevant committees in the House to pass legislation on electricity theft in the country. Speaking when he led other members of the committee on an oversight visit to a co-electricity distribution company in Lagos on Monday, Ibrahim decried the rate of electricity theft in the country, saying the legislation will check the abuse. The Nigeria Customs Service, Kwara Command, has made a significant seizure of 1,153 passes of cannabis sativa. Custom Area Controller Faith Matthew Ajayi said the truck, worth 21.5 million naira, will be forfeited to the federal government in accordance with the Customs Service Act 2023. He said the seizure was made possible through intelligence gathering and meticulous enforcement methods.
You know how dangerous this is to our health. You can imagine if we had allowed this to go into the society, it would have ended up destroying a lot of lives. But thank God for credible intelligence and our officers and our eagle-eyed officers that succeeded in intercepting this. I want to especially appreciate the officers and our Controller General that has given us the mandate to go after this. And you can be rest assured that this will end up being destroyed. It will not go into the market. This we assure you.
The command, however, handed over the seized cannabis to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency to take possession, while emphasizing collaboration in the fight against smuggling and drug trafficking.
I'm very delighted this morning to be part of this laudable exercise. Like the controller said, NDLEA is the organization that has the responsibility of taking care of illicit substances in the Nigerian society. But for the custom to make an enormous arrest of this nature and also hand it over to NDLEA is very laudable. So I appreciate first the Controller General of Customs, and I also appreciate the area controller. So on behalf of my Chairman Chief Executive Officer, General Buba Marwa, and the whole NDLEA, I want to say thank you.
Besides, the Customs Command remains committed to combating smuggling and ensuring national security through collaborative efforts with other relevant agencies. The Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers, Ilorin branch, held its 11th inaugural general meeting and inaugurated new ESCOs to lead the organization for the next 2 years. Engineer Dr. Sulaiman Abimbola, the outgoing chairman, while highlighting his achievements so far, commended partners including Lubcon groups. The newly sworn chairman, Engineer Mashud Babalala, applauded members for their confidence and pledged to build on his predecessor's achievement.
I want to say we are not going to disappoint you. We are going to do our best to keep the flag of the flag. I also want to appreciate my chairman for taking NIMechE to the next level.
In his contribution, Engineer Jani Ibrahim, chairman of Lubcon Groups, urged the new chairman and other executive members to strengthen the institution and promised continued support.
NIMechE remains a priority because that is my first law in engineering. And anywhere I have the opportunity, my bias is towards the mechanical engineering.
Engineer Professor J.A. in his lecture emphasized the importance of outcome-based education in engineering education, citing its benefits and challenges. He identified challenges hindering OB adoption in Nigeria to include inadequate staff, poor infrastructure, and weak industrial training programs, while proposing solutions to them. The event also featured induction of biomedical students, card competition, and presentation of awards to luminaries. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, has rejected the 200% tariff increase approved for distribution companies and urged the government to reverse that decision. The call was made by the outgoing chairman of MAN, Kwara Kogi branch, Pharmacist Ramon Jimon Bioku, during the organization's 10th annual general meeting held on Tuesday in Ilorin. Bioku emphasized the need for government support, citing challenges faced by manufacturers due to the removal of subsidy on petroleum products. The national president of MAN, Otumba Francis, in his address, assured members of continued engagement with government agencies to improve the sector's performance.
Branch of our association. It is very apparent that the chairman of the branch, Pharmacy Rahman Bilku, LPSN, is so delighted to have all the distinguished guests as well as His Excellency, every representative in attendance. Being my good brother, I share this emotion by joining to welcome everyone who is in attendance, and especially His Excellency, the Deputy Governor to this ADA, your esteemed members. We are quite familiar with challenges that accompany the recent government reforms and policies which have been made by chairman, some people say I'm going to chairman, is the chairman of the branch established in it. He has mentioned some of them, and I could just mention about two slowly what is the subsidy, floating of the naira, exchanging policies, and increase in monetary policy rate which is skyrocketing. These challenges have negatively impacted on us. No wonder the ongoing experience that you are having because of this in the manufacturing space makes the of this ATCIS tackling the challenges of the manufacturing sector a win-win for government.
Kwara State Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak, represented by his Commissioner for Business, Innovation and Technology, Damilola Yusuf Adelodun, praised man's contribution to the state's industrialization while pledging support for the manufacturers.
We remain focused on our ease of doing business policy, which was designed to create a business-friendly environment by simplifying regulations and procedures, making it easier for business to establish and thrive in our state. Furthermore, the Kwara State Social Investment Program.
The newly sworn chairman, Mubarak Damilola Shittu, and Secretary, Kwara Kogi branch, Benga Adiola, promised responsible representation while calling for support from all members.
To fellow members, your presence here today symbolizes our shared commitment to advancing the manufacturing sector in Nigeria. Your diverse experiences, expertise, and enthusiasm are the driving forces behind our collective success. It is with your support and collaboration that we will achieve new heights. As we embark on this journey together, I want to reaffirm my commitment to serve with integrity, transparency, and diligence. My vision for our association is one of innovation and constructive engagement. A vision where we transform challenges into opportunities, where innovation and sustainability are the heart of our operations, and where the prosperity of each member contributes to the greater success of the entire sector.
The Association of Telephones, Cable TV and Internet Subscribers of Nigeria, ATCIS, has congratulated Adeola Oluwatosin Ajayi on his appointment as the new Director General of the State Security Services by President Bola Tinubu. In a statement signed by its National President, Honorable Shina Bilesomi, through Executive Secretary Bayo Ononuga, the association praised Ajayi's rise through the ranks of DSS, describing him as a round peg in a round hole. Bilesomi also commended President Tinubu for his ability to identify and appoint capable leaders, emphasizing that Ajayi's appointment reflects his operational efficiency and dedication to national service. He also reaffirmed ATCIS' commitment to advocating for fair pricing, quality service, and protection of subscribers' rights in the telecom sector. The Organization of Nigeria has emphasized for a comprehensive strategy to prevent building crises in Nigeria. As the General of Science, Dr. Ifeanyi Okeke, noted that it's abroad aims to address recurring incidents and ensure the safety and integrity of structures nationwide. The Kano State Command of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has handed over equipment looted by hoodlums during the nationwide hunger protest to respective owners. The command recovered the multi-million naira equipment belonging to Nigerian Communication Commission and the State High Court and handed it over to the two institutions at the State Command Headquarters on Tuesday. The last on the news is sport. As the last on the news is sport. As the assignment built for 2024-25 UEFA Champions League, it Europe's elite clubs are gearing up for another thrilling season of high-stakes football, with the group stage draw set to take place on Thursday in Monaco. The final list of qualified teams has been revealed, featuring powerhouses from across the continent, alongside some surprising newcomers. And now because all Justeventonline news at 9 has a recap of the Telegram stage raised $1 for meter procurement. After this promises to be on electricity charge. Some customers marijuana to NDLEA refines commitment to anti-smuggling efforts. Ilorin plans holds a land India inaugurates new airports. Mubarak returns 100% tariff free as Mubarak takes over Kwara Kogi chairman. ATCIS congratulates Ajayi on appointment as NSCDC and President Tinubu. Stronger regulations to prevent building NSCDC covers Kano community looted by producers and sports. Tactics teams have played for 2024-25 UEFA Champions League. Thank you for watching Justeventonline news. Remember, to know how much there is to know is the beginning of learning to live. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates. Follow us on our social media platforms at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I'm an infant. It's moving.